Or are we technically on time? Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Ross, Dan Piercy, what is it going on, fellas? What cool folks we got in the chat. That's cool. That's cool. So, oh, hold on. Dang it. There we go. There, I had to. It's going to loop.
Oh, we're live. Okay.
Yeah, we're live. It's going to loop for a second. There. There. Perfect. Oh, God dang it. Dang it. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. Technical problem. But we're good. Comic Collectors Guild. What's going on? Let me start throwing some websites in the chat. The Comic Collectors Guild website. So, Tim, how did you hear about the Comic Collectors Guild?
Someone that follows me on Instagram, and I forget now who it was because I've started seeing all the members. I don't want to throw a name out there and be wrong, but one of my followers had posted when they got like their stuff in the mail. So I was like, let's check this out. And signed up, and then it was so weird when I got the Instagram thing. Like someone from the official Comic Collectors Guild messaged me to let me in. When I clicked in to see that, I had saw that King of Comicdom, like his post that he was in.
I did see that too.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. So that was pretty cool.
And what made you want to join?
I don't know. I just think it's kind of cool to be part of something. And I also thought it'd be a great way, just like YouTube, I've met a lot of great friends and people. So maybe meet some more people here, you know?
Right. Yo, Rod the Rican, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out with us today, man. Appreciate that. We're just talking Comic Collectors Guild. It's cool. I recommend everybody kind of check it out. Demon, Phil Comics, and more in New Jersey. What's going on, bro? Hey, hope everybody's doing okay. I know it's a wacky time to be alive with coronavirus and everything, and hope everybody's family's doing good, and hopefully everyone made it to the store and at least bought one roll of toilet paper. It's funny, but it's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, we're just talking Comic Collectors Guild. I heard about it through the same way you did. I saw King of Comics or Comic Kingdom was accepted, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'll check it out. And then I saw you get in on it, and I was like, oh, now I have to. Now there's no, I'll check it out. Like, now I got to try to join.
Yeah. And it's
so
pretty cool so far.
Group.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the chat, and it's I've been busy lately, but I've been trying to chat in there a little bit, but I read all the posts, and a lot of cool people in there.
Yeah, so let me, if you're a guild member or not, if you just want to hang out, I'm going to go ahead and pop the invite up. So you can come on if you want. If not, you don't have to, but feel free to come on if you want. But yeah, I noticed there was also some swag going on, but hopefully I'll get some stickers and stuff too, which would be nice.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to, because every time I see people talking about it, I'm like not home or not where I could really, like I have enough time to click in and look at it, but not enough time to. But I'd like to do that just to maybe use because it looks like you get a button maybe. I can't tell what those circles are, but I'd like to put them in some Instagram photos and stuff. Oh, Johnny DC.
Yeah, I want to highlight the chat real quick. Make sure I don't miss anybody.
Johnny DC is a big supporter of mine. Always appreciate seeing him. Yeah.
Johnny DC, hello, sir.
He used to be known as ATM Fallout Boy.
Okay.
If you ever see him in the chats.
Yeah. And don't forget to sub everybody up, which is awesome.
There's comics and more. If you want to jump on, man, I know you're a guild member.
Yeah, man. I threw the live stream link in the chat. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Beer guy here. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah. What's going on? So everybody hop in if you can. So Tim, I know we usually do a Saturday show together, but have you picked up any cool books lately?
Yeah, I picked up a lot of cool books. I just got this today. I wanted to run out because, for those who don't know, it ain't too bad in St. Louis yet, and I wanted to run out because I think it's getting close to where they're going to shut stuff down.
Sure.
Just to spend a little money at my favorite shop, STL Comics, before they have to shut down. But I got one of these famous
Very
first
cool.
editions detective,
That's awesome.
and I picked up. I didn't even know they made an ash can of this, or if this is an ash can. A Batman Grendel, and it's 90s shiny.
That's awesome, man.
But oops, sorry about that. Hold on.
That's all right.
But no, Retrotigo, who was on our show, he's been trying to get me to go to this comic book shop. And I went there, man. This place is loaded. I'm thinking about trying to run back over there because I didn't bring a lot of cash. But they had this sitting there, and all of their figures were still at retail.
Oh,
You know how
Shazam
some-
and Black Adam? That's dope.
Yeah, I see a lot of Shazam figures, but they're usually based on the movie. I wanted a comic book based one. It's freaking amazing.
I like your
Yeah.
hat, Dark Side. That's awesome.
Yeah, I do so much work that I usually only have like one hat for running around. I'm sure you've seen me. You've been doing lives with me a while. I had like 2 hats. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, I need to get a cool hat that's like show themed.
Yeah, I should probably get one too. I should get one of those like super bright, like Aquaman ones. It's all shiny and stuff. Yeah, but not for me. But yeah, I picked up some good books. Let's see if I can go mobile here. Bear with me, folks. Which one is it? I think it is.
Hey, anyone in the chat, if you're a guild member, just throw it out there because I know some of our usual YouTube friends are here. So like everyone sub each other up and let us throw out there that you're a guild member because I'm seeing some names I don't recognize
Yeah, for sure.
from the normal chats. In fact, let me make sure I'm subbed up to all these new names.
Yeah, definitely. There's some folks in the chat that I don't have subbed up. I'm definitely gonna hit the sub button. But, yeah, Rod the Rican's a Philly guy, which is kind of cool. I'm not far from Philly. I'm in the Harrisburg, PA area, so that's kind of neat. I heard Philly's a zoo right now. Yeah, let me show off what I picked up. I picked up a lot of cool back issues. Like this cool Mr. Miracle and the New Gods.
Awesome.
Oh, let's see. How do I make this bigger? Right there. Okay. So bear with me. This is on the other side of the room. So if something crazy happens, like my camera falling down.
Yeah.
So
it happens
yeah.
about once every 3 videos for me.
I believe it. Happens to everybody. Yeah, I got Mr. Miracle number 9. I got New Gods which issue was this? 2, which is pretty cool. And one thing that I like to do with my keys, or if I consider it a key, is I'll throw a label on the back. So in case I forget, which happens more frequently than not. Forever People number 5. Forever People number 2.
I've been trying to track down a number 1 of that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, me too.
Because that's like I know it's like first Dark Side, but his cameos and Jimmy Olsen something or another.
Yeah, but this one of these, I forget, is first Dark Side cover. Yeah, this one's the first Dark Side, second Dark Side appearance, first Dark Side cover.
Which one was that?
This is New Gods number 2.
Oh, wow.
First Dark Side cover. Or
That's
on a cover,
awesome.
first cover appearance, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
These also I just picked up. This one I just picked up because I liked it and I thought it was kind of cool. But it turns out this is the second appearance of the Nightmaster, a character that I'm not familiar with. So I looked it up, thought it was cool, so I grabbed it.
So that's DC
Preview Showcase number 83.
Oh, preview. I don't even think I've seen one of those before.
Yeah, it's a 12 cent issue, which is I thought was kind of neat.
because I've seen what is it, like DC Special has this kind of symbol like that top left corner,
Yeah,
and then they would have rotating people, but I've never seen a preview.
yeah, they're different. I've never really seen a preview either, so that's why it caught my eye. So I was like, man, I gotta check this one out.
Yeah.
Mr. Miracle number 8 on that side. This is kind of cool. Mr. Miracle number 7. This one is a key, but I cannot remember what for.
But just responding to Rod's comment, he needs another shout out, Rod, to get him to 300. He's right there.
Yeah, man, I'm right there. I'm at 286 right now. I'm right on the cusp of 300. Well, funny story. I hit 280 like 3 times.
Yeah, that happens.
It does. It's funny.
I think when you tend to get a lot of subs at once, like YouTube holds them, and it seems like sometimes you don't get them back.
Yeah, that's okay. If anyone can remember what this was a key of, let me know, because for the life of me, I can't remember, and it's going to bother me.
I'm sure it was something like, if one of those new guys, like first Steppenwolf or first Barda or something.
Yeah. I think it does have something to do with Barda, now that I think about it.
Man, those covers just look amazing. They don't even look like your normal DC book.
Yeah. Well, these are in those MyLite bags, those super, super protective ones. So I think that kind of plays with the appearance of it. I mean, it looks shiny and great, and I think it just makes the cover pop. Versus like here's like a standard bag and board. You know what I mean? It just looks duller.
You could take like any 50-cent find. What is it? Century Stir Fry always says that. Like, you just stick a 50-cent book in the Mylar, and it's like, looks like it's $100 book now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's funny. And here's one that I'm not familiar with, but I think you might be a little familiar with. Have you ever heard of the Team Titans?
Yeah, the only issue I've ever seen is a number 1, but like there's multiple covers of it, I believe.
Yeah, there's 5 covers, and I picked up every single one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's issue. Awesome. I mean, it's all issue 1, but there's cover A. I mean, I don't know what's cover B. Hold on, I'm slightly disorganized.
Did they make more Team Titans?
I don't know.
Is that like I know I read it, but it's been so long, like I can't remember if it's just a special.
I don't think that they made any. I don't think. Made any. Hold on, I'm very disorganized right now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's the benefit of being self-quarantined, because I work for the States, so we're all home. So I've just been hanging out in the comic book room doing comic book stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought I was trying to get, more organized, but it's not. But okay, so here's a third cover, but this one was a key, and this one was the first cover appearance of Kilowatt, a character that I know absolutely nothing about, but
yeah,
Kilowatt.
He's so obscure, I had nothing to say.
Yeah, right. Here's another one, Team Titans cover. Who is that? Red Wing?
I'm pretty sure I have 2 of these, and you just showed them, and I don't remember any of the covers.
Mirage. That's it. That's all 5. I collected all 5. They just happen to have all 5 at the local LCS.
Hey, Tony, real quick, I just want to talk to the chat.
Sure.
Like I said, everyone sub each other up. If you're not part of the guild, definitely check them out. Everyone in there's real nice. I've really enjoyed my time so far and look forward to chatting more in the group chat. But any guild members here, everyone else in this chat are really good YouTubers if you've not watched them. And then just to recon, like maybe you want to find some more comic book content. We were sort of joking a second ago, like getting Tony to 300. Every Sunday, Rod does a shout-out show.
He does.
And by Rod, I mean just Rican and his comics. So it's a great way to meet other YouTubers, maybe, future guild members, all of that. So just everyone connect with each other.
Yeah, and that's kind of what, made my foot go forward in the YouTube world is Rod the Rican. He threw me a mention out, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this super popular YouTube guy, like, through my channel on his channel, and I just went up like 12 subscribers in like 5 seconds.
Like,
That was
no
kinda
doubt, Rod shouted me out twice, and then he had me on as a guest, and I probably gained, I mean, at least 70, if not more, just from those 3 times. And like you're saying, like at the time, you're just a little guy, and it's like, Just Rican knows who I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he found my channel somehow. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. Super
Kinda
cool
awesome.
guy.
Yeah, very cool guy. And his whole crew, Perry, the Comic Jabroni, JB from Discovery Bay, all those guys.
John's Comics with Kids.
John's Comics with Kids,
might be the funniest man on YouTube.
He's up there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There's a whole ton, and that's what's great about our little community we got going on. Yeah. If you live under a rock and have never heard of Just Ricanist Comics, check them out.
And also, for anyone in the chat wondering, me and Tony are just huge DC fans. That's why we're just That's pretty much what we have. Yeah.
Look at this, all DC, except we got a pinch of Dark Horse up here, and some Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, Comics and More NJ. That's what's great. Like, I've been in other communities on YouTube, comic related, and it's like a cesspool of hate. The YouTube comic community, it's really crazy. Everyone is fantastic. Really is.
Yes, for sure. For sure. Is there something moving forward here, Tim? Is there something that you're looking forward to that's coming out?
I am looking forward to tomorrow night's show when I bring up the shot you have going. Oh my! It was like we were looking at books, and next thing you know, Tony has a mic in his hands.
Yeah, right.
Walking around like, I like it. It's just sort of funny.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm trying to do cool stuff because I have 3 or 4 different camera angles I can play with. So every show I try to figure out where I fit. I would love to put my green screen back here, but
you got to mess with Dave tomorrow and just suddenly go to this because I want to.
Don't even say anything. Just bloop.
Yeah. Coming out. See, I'm worried if this might have been the last new comic book day for a while. And something we sort of talked about on Fanboys. Let's just say worst case scenario, Tony. I just want to throw this out there. What if DC, Marvel, all of them can't get new books out for, let's say, 2 months because no LCSs are open? What do you think? What do you think would happen? Are they going to shut down? Like,
you know what? That's a great question because, AT&T and DC Comics and Warner Brothers, that's a whole big deal. Whether or not you believe in the rumors are true that, DC is, bleeding money. If they can't sell books, obviously they're not making any money. I don't think they'll shut down. I think comic book shops are definitely going to adapt and overcome because it's an industry that absolutely has to adapt every time there's even a slight wind change. Right now at my local comic book store, they have this thing for drive up. You just drive up to the store, call the store, tell them your box number, your subscription number. They'll ring you out over the phone, and then they'll run your books out to you to minimize contact, which is kind of cool.
I've been seeing something, Torpedo Comics, and I think they're in Vegas.
Yeah, that's right. They're in Vegas. Yeah,
they just came out with a new mystery box, and when I was investigating to see if I'd purchase this, I saw that they do virtual. Like, I guess you could call on your phone, and they'll walk around and let you look that way and mail stuff to you. And I think
that's a cool idea.
Yeah, stores like that, I think will make it. But what about like the not so big stores? You know what I mean? Like, could they make it 2 months with no sales? And I don't believe it'll get that bad. I hope it don't. But I'm just saying, worst case scenario. What if they even come out of this and a third, all the small comic book stores are gone?
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, that's going to dramatically hurt the comic book sales.
Luckily, my LCS has been around since like '89, so they know a thing or two.
Yeah,
so they can definitely adapt to change. They even have multiple locations. They've been around since '89. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I think the ones that have been around the longest, and those ones aren't really going to have a problem. It's the ones that are new they
Like
newer
new
and
or teetering on the brink type ones.
that aren't really successful right now. Yeah, something like that. The ones that aren't successful right now are not going to make it. But I mean, I hope this whole thing's it blows over really quick. I can go back to work.
Yeah, like they keep bringing this 2-week approach, and if everyone was smart for 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? This could be over. Like it really could be over quick. But if you have 1,000 dumb people, you know what I mean, that have it and don't know they have it, it could just keep going.
Right. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. They're not shutting down. They're postponing movies that are being filmed right now. I know the Black Widow got a really big pushback. I think wasn't it supposed to premiere soon? I'm not sure.
I know, like a whole bunch, like every movie. Well, I mean, because the theaters are shut down across the country, but
yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that. You can't even go to the movies anymore.
Here's another thing to think about. Let's say 2 months from now, I know I keep throwing 2 months out, but let's say 2 months from now, it's over, right? It's done. Right. We're all good. Imagine what the end of this year is going to be like for us comic book fans. All these cons are going to reschedule close together. All these movies, like what I said. What if comics don't come out for 6 weeks? They don't have a way to come out. All those books are going to be coming out. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be. If you have the money for it, it's going to be fantastic. But I think a lot of us are going to be behind, trying to catch up on everything.
Boy, that's something I didn't think about. All the conventions. You're right, because Emerald City got pushed back. I know there's a couple other big ones, but luckily the ones that I like to, the ones that I like to go to are towards the end of the year anyway. So not really worried. Baltimore's like the only big one.
Comics and More says some theaters, or a lot of the theaters, are offering watch at home options. Sort of like a
Disney
type thing.
Like Disney, for example, Frozen 2 was supposed to be it's supposed to be at peak right now, but they closed all the movie theaters. So they just if you're a Disney Plus subscriber, you get it for free.
My wife and my 2 daughters were just watching that, and she was shocked it was on there. But I don't think either one of us pay enough attention to what's going on right now to know it was supposed to be in theaters. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's kind of cool. I mean, I think we'll start to see some of that. I don't think it's maybe Frozen 2 is probably going to be like the only big box office movie that is going to be released like that. I know Bloodshot is going video on demand, I think, or something. Frozen and Bloodshot, I think, are the 2 big ones, but who knows?
I saw Star Wars is on demand now, and I didn't know if that's because they're maybe pushing the DVD back, or if that was just a plan all along.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But I mean, if it continues, they're not going to have a choice. They're going to have to go video on demand or some kind of pay-per-view or whatever.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But I guess to answer your original question, I'll show you something and tell you the only book I could think of off the top of my head I'm really looking forward to. This just come out.
Oh, nice. Let me get back here to my desk cam. That's kind of cool.
The Robin 80-page, whatever, the 80 years special. Well, I'm looking forward to Catwoman. I know. I'm hoping, we could contain this and New Comic Book Days keep happening, because I know Catwoman's coming soon. And then also, I keep getting blindsided by these. Like someone asked in the chat on Fanboys last week, or maybe it was one of my videos, if I was going to get this. This is the facsimile of Justice League.
That's cool.
And I tell you, probably my favorite thing coming out now are these facsimiles and dollar reprints. I mean, I know they're not the real books, but how cool is it to just pull something down and it looks like you have all these books, and you could open it up. You could open it up and read it like you do, and you don't have to worry about losing 20 grand in value or something.
Just by moving it. Yeah. Or have CGC grade it, right?
Yeah. And like the week before the Dick Grayson Robin first appearance came out, facsimile.
So, yeah, I remember that.
I would assume this week or next we'd get like a Catwoman one. I don't know for sure, but that'd be great.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I'm looking forward to, but yeah, definitely the Robin one. Gosh, there's a couple of them were on the tip of my tongue, and I forgot. But yeah, I mean, I'm always looking forward to new comic book day. Lots of good stuff always coming out, especially in my neck of the woods. Because I've been blessed with two really good comic book stores, which
Awesome.
is awesome. Yeah, I know I'm really lucky. A lot of people don't have one.
No, my stores are kind of, yeah. I don't
What can
see
you
a lot
do?
of the books. Like I just got this in a mystery box, just Suicide Squad Black Files 3.
Oh
Just to
yeah,
give you,
cool.
for instance, I planned on buying this miniseries, and I had forgot it was coming out until issue 6 was at my shop, so they like never had issues 1 through 5. Yeah.
I know. Geez, maybe I put it somewhere. Anywho, I go to the two different shops for a couple different reasons. My first primary shop I go to for just new issues, but I go to shop B because they have right when you walk in the door is a huge long box, and it's just the retailer incentives that they get. So there's a whole
Oh
long
wow.
box full of retailer incentive variants. I mean, he'll
So
put a
how
price on
big is
whatever
this
he wants.
shop?
It's pretty big.
And does he have marked up prices, or is a cover
Oh
on
yeah,
those?
they're marked up. Man, if they were cover price, holy cow, I wouldn't
Yeah.
go anywhere else. I'd
Yeah.
just go to his shop. But I mean, I thought I've never seen that before in a shop where that you could just buy, these really limited retailer incentive variants.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever even seen a retailer incentive variant in person. If I did, it was on a slab somewhere, I didn't know what it was.
I've got a few that are slabbed, but yeah, I just think that was cool, and that's how I got. Where is it? That's how I ended up getting, a lot of old school stuff. Like I know this isn't a retailer incentive, but using that as an example, well, he's got all kinds of cool stuff. Man, I'm so disorganized, but yeah, retailer incentives are cool. I wish more people would sell their retail incentives. I mean, they don't have to. My local comic shop, I think he just keeps them. So he's
Yeah.
got a collection just full of retailer incentive variants.
Well, if he's a collector too, that's probably the
He
one of
is.
the
He
good
is a
things about
collector,
the shop.
right? You just get to keep all these
Oh,
cool
I
retailer
do have
incentives.
I have something like that I could show you. Now that I think of it, if I could find it here.
You guys know who Lee Kirby Comics is? I do not. Wait, maybe I do.
No, I think I've heard of him. Isn't he the guy with like the giant room?
Oh yeah, okay. I think I know who it is now.
Let's see if I could.
I think I do.
I wonder if I put it somewhere. Oh, nope, here it is. I got this in a mystery box. I'm actually trying to look it up on a CLZ app, right?
Yeah.
You come across this cover and it's like a certain comic shop. Then you
Really?
keep going down because they have like a bajillion variants for this.
Yeah.
You'll see a Midtown Comics one. The only other one I could find, it says insert your comic name here, your comic store's name here, and see if you can say it. So some company, some store, I Like Comics, had this one. Like as far as I could tell, nowhere on the CLZ app does it say I Like Comics variant. So this is the insert your store name here variant. I don't know if that's like a
Oh.
store incentive or whatever, but that's probably the closest thing I have to it.
Yeah, my one of my LCSs, they do that too. I don't know how they do it, but they for Spider-Man, they've had their own covers and stuff like that. And they're really small stores, so I wonder how they're able to do that. I have no idea. But it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I did so many mystery boxes that I have 3, stacks about this big up here and 2 short boxes that I just haven't read or filed yet.
Huh.
Because I don't know if you saw not the video I did today, but the one before, I got a 200 comic DC comic mystery box.
That's insane, man. Why would you want that big of a mystery box?
It was pretty cool. I think it was a fun experience.
Well, was there anything good in it? Like really good, or was it all just
No, it wasn't keys, but there's a ton of variants and just a ton of cool books.
See, that's the
Wonder
problem
why
I
you
have
put-
with mystery boxes. Is I'm a perfectionist. So if I get issue 1 of something, I got to get the whole run,
Oh yeah.
even if I hate it.
Well, I got a ton of good issues I wanted, like a bunch of Hellblazer, a bunch of Titans.
There you go.
The 2 Green Lantern Rebirth series I actually collected in trade, and I got a ton of those single issues and the variants. It was a pretty neat box. I don't even know where I put them all now. But
Just showing off the what's the word here? File cabinets. Here we go. Yeah. So each drawer, like this is the current. Like this is currents. So I think I have Nightwing, Aquaman, all my Batmans are up here. And then same thing with the second drawer. I know it's empty, but as they end, they get rotated to the brown one over there. So the brown one has all the issues that have ended, which is kind of big. Yeah, so this is all my current stuff that's happening. Mind the disorganized mess, but yeah, everything in there. And what's nice about the brown one is each drawer holds one small box. Or no, each drawer has 5 rows. Each row holds 1 small box. So each drawer holds 5 small boxes. Yeah, what a tongue twister.
So do you keep your autographs in with that, or are they all separate?
Autographs, I keep them separate, but they're in the file cabinet. They get their own designated drawer because I have hundreds of autograph books.
Yeah, for
they get their
anyone that
own-
don't know, Tony's like the autograph king. He has a bajillion.
Not a bajillion, only like 360 some.
Aren't you doing the? I know you had talked about it before, but you're doing like a full year of an autograph a day.
Yeah,
On the YouTube?
I went as far as I could, and then I had to stop because I just got crazy busy with the whole coronavirus thing. And then I tried
Okay.
to pick it back up, and then some other stuff came down the work pipeline. I had to designate all my time to that, so I had to take a break.
That's
But
what
maybe I'll-
sucks about being an adult.
Yeah, right.
At any given time, your time is not your own.
Right. So Johnny DC says, random question: what do you guys think of Karate Kid Part 2? I've never seen it.
I've seen it, but I was young. I don't remember Karate Kid that well. I remember wax on, wax off, and the famous kick. That's all I remember.
Sweep the leg.
But I
Sweep
know,
the leg.
I don't know if it's a sequel or just based in the same world, but that Cobra Kai's on YouTube,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
YouTube's TV.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen that.
It's funny because I mean, yeah, you have that show, and then there's a commercial I think for Geico or something, where he's the old man and he's bringing back Cobra Kai, but instead
Yeah.
of sweep the leg, he's like support the leg, show mercy.
Yeah.
It's just funny that those two things can exist at the same time. That's too funny.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, what happened? Something beeped. I have no idea. Maybe it was on the other channel thing I got going on. Man, I thought we'd have a decent turnout. I mean, we have a decent turnout, but I thought we'd have
Yeah. More people wanting to jump on with us.
more people want to jump on. I thought for sure we'd have a couple. Maybe next time. Who knows? Maybe it's just a weird time.
Yeah, I was just thinking, it's like, it's so much harder to keep the conversation going when you don't have Dave to make fun of. It just
It's really hard, you know.
it tapers off.
It does.
But while we're here, I know we have new people in the chat. For those of you who don't know, me and Tony are both guild members that sort of came into it separately, but we're actually friends and we do a show every Saturday. It's a DC centered show called Fanboys Live in the Retro Review. We talk everything DC and then we review an old story. And it rotates between me, Tony's channel, and our buddy we keep mentioning, Dave, who is Comic Fu 2814. But tomorrow, if you're interested, we'd still do an 8:15 Central,
Yeah, 8:15. Yeah.
or 8:15 Eastern
Yeah.
on Tony's channel. We're gonna have an episode and another YouTuber called Surly Tim's Fun Bunker 2.0, and he is a surly guy. He's funny. Like I said, he has his own YouTube channel, and we're reviewing a couple funny books: Justice League Europe 6 and Justice League America Annual number 4, which is the Justice League of Antarctica. So it's gonna be a laugh fest tomorrow, especially with Tim on.
Yeah, hopefully it's no offense, but hopefully it's better than our last book we picked with
What?
Nightwing
Well,
and
Johnny,
Flash.
I don't know about Tony, but I haven't seen Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey yet.
I have not, and I have no desire to.
Yeah, I'm not. It's sort of like Joker. Like I hear Joker's really good, but
Joker was amazing.
Joker doesn't. I'm not a huge Joker fan just in general. So like, I probably won't watch the Joker movie. And now that I know that Harley bombed so well, so badly, I probably won't watch it. So
They killed that movie.
Yeah.
If what I've heard, I've never seen the movie. If what I've heard is true, they've basically thrown away an entire character.
Yeah. Well, that they even had Cassandra on there, and Cassandra Cain. People know I really love her, and I believe she was just a car thief in the movie.
Yeah.
Like you could just make a new character with a new name. You don't just have to take comic names. Like
yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Like that's what I mean. Like, did they really just name a character Cassandra Cain? There's already a character called Cassandra Cain. Why would they do that? Because now we can't have the real one. The real one.
Exactly. And that's one of the best storylines in DC Comics, in my opinion, is her storyline.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I can't believe they did that.
They spit on Cassandra. Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
See, I'm in a love-hate relationship with Harley anyway. Like,
I'm just in a hate relationship.
Yeah, I really, really enjoy some of her comics and some of the stuff she's in, like Heroes in Crisis, for instance, how they portrayed her. It makes you hate the character. So I'm in a love-hate with her.
I've always hated her.
any serious Harley where she's like a serious villain, I don't like. It's that joke gag relief, like basically like a female Deadpool. I've heard it described. I like that kind of comic with her. But.
Nope. I don't understand everyone's obsession with her. I don't understand why she's cool. I don't get it.
See, I don't like I like her enough to buy her comics and stuff like that, but I don't understand the obsession. But like even the obsession with Joker, not to talk bad on anyone, it's not for me. I just don't get it. Like Joker's not even probably a top 5 Batman villain for me, and that's just since I was little. As a little kid, when I was first into comics, I never understood Joker. I didn't like him because it's like he's a clown. I remember when I was little, I like Man Bat and Killer Croc, Mr. Freeze, people like that.
Yeah. I don't like or dislike the Joker. I have no opinion of him at all.
Yeah.
But there's some good.
What Russ says.
What did Russ say? Love classic Harley.
Yeah, that like the way the character is created is how she should be portrayed. Not that she can't grow as an individual or nothing. I'm not saying that.
And evolve. I get it. She's got to evolve.
The comedic Harley is the best Harley.
Now in the movies, though, Margot Robbie, I can't believe they home run the cast out of it like that. She's a great Harley, but I think this movie's terrible. It should have been Batgirl and the Birds of Prey.
Yeah, but I think that they're trying to make a Batgirl movie. That's why it wasn't.
That's fine. You can still do a Batgirl movie. Just because she's in Birds of Prey doesn't mean she can't get a movie.
But you see, I really like Suicide Squad. I thought that was underrated.
I love Suicide Squad.
That was a fantastic movie.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the second one.
Yeah.
Well, they say it's a reboot, but it's not. It's not a reboot.
It's like a partial. They're bringing back the actors the studio likes, and then bringing in other people to try and make it a success.
Viola Davis is back as Amanda Waller. Margot Robbie's back as Harley Quinn. Jive Courtney, one of my personal favorites of the movie, back as Cat the Boomerang. God, that guy was so cool.
Is Killer Croc back?
No.
Ah, that's a shame. What about? Yeah. Well, I think I already know this Deadshot ain't coming back, is he?
No.
I
like Flag is back.
Cast. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, what's nice about the Suicide Squad?
What about this real quick? Katana?
I don't know. I don't think
so.
I don't think so. I think people are more like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. If you're not, fanboys like us, you don't know who half these characters are.
She's volunteering for a suicide mission? Like, that's stupid. Why would she do that? Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. And I agree. But yeah. As long as Jive Courtney's back, I thought he was awesome.
Yeah.
Jive Courtney is Captain Boomerang, and he has that. I like the scene where he takes his boomerang out and he throws it. And it's doing this, but it's got like a perfect camera stable lens.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, what? Okay. They should bring back Slipknot.
Yeah.
Man,
Pretty much bring everyone back, but Joker and Batman.
Yeah.
Bring
Joker
everyone
and
else
Batman.
back. Not that I dislike Ben Affleck's Batman. I think he was just the victim of poor writing.
Yeah, he was. If what I heard is true about the previous Suicide Squad movie, the whole timeline for DC Universe would have made way more sense. See, Enchantress, when she was doing her thing, somehow stumbles across a mother box and activates the mother box, not knowing what it was, brings down Steppenwolf, and then the Suicide Squad has to deal with Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf loses, and Darkseid's like, well, I'll just come down and handle it,
Yeah.
So, and then the Justice League comes in to handle Darkseid.
You see, I remember you mentioned on that on Fanboys, and it would make so much more sense because in my brief knowledge of movies, like I don't know all movies, but maybe the dumbest decision I've ever seen is who are we going to make the villain for the Justice League movie? Steppenwolf. What?
Yeah, right?
What? Oh, man.
I don't understand. Yeah, at the end of Batman v Superman, you see like the whole Steppenwolf thing, and Lex is standing there. I rang the bell, and I mean, it makes sense to have Steppenwolf first. I get that.
Yeah,
but not not the main villain. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares
he could have been the mini boss too.
I thought, and the actor who is the voice of Steppenwolf, I can't remember his name. He's super awesome. He was in Game of Thrones. He was also in Rome. He was Julius Caesar in Rome, and I cannot remember his name for the life of me. But anyway, I thought his voice would be a better Darkseid.
Yeah.
Because, he's got that deeper voice versus a Steppenwolf.
Well, what I hear, from what I understand, like Henry Cavill still thinks he's Superman.
Actually, did you see the news?
No, what?
The Rock pretty much has creative control over that, and he was talking like, Henry Cavill Superman. Yeah.
But like you have that, you still have Gal Gadot, you still have Ezra's Flash. Well, with Shazam, you could just make a secondary Justice League and keep going.
That's
just
true.
Don't have Batman, bring a Green Lantern in. We could do it.
I'm dying for a Green Lantern Corps movie. We're getting the TV show.
Yeah, we're getting the TV show.
But I need the movie. I need to justify the movie.
I wish there was a way that I could play the original Green Lantern movie, but edit out all the parallax scenes. And we'd have a good movie. Except for when the Corps goes to initially fight him. That was a pretty awesome scene. But other than that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind the movie, but I don't think it was Ryan Reynolds' fault. I think it was just poorly written.
No.
Can you imagine if we had Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern? So who's your fan cast for Kyle Rayner? I know you're a big Kyle guy.
See, I'm not like my brain ain't wired to think like that. Like I don't just know. Like the actors I know is because they're in something I care about, not because I knew them before. But I don't know. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head.
Idris Elba as Jon Stewart. That'd be badass.
Who's Idris Elba? What's he play?
He was in Thor. I can't remember his character's name. He's on Asgard. He's got like someone in the chat's gonna know because I don't know.
Like I recognize the name, but that's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know.
Do you watch have you seen The Office, the TV show, The Office?
Yep.
Like everybody has. Yeah, mm-hmm. He's when Michael quits, to make Michael Scott Paper Company, he's the boss, the black guy.
I'm trying to remember that far. That's sort of when I don't like it anymore.
Oh man. Trying to think what else he's been in. He was in the Hobbs and Shaw movie. He was the bad guy.
Nah.
I got nothing for you, man. Those are like
now you're going down the rabbit hole of my friends and family because Like my wife, my parents still can't believe, and like my friends at work, that I've never seen Die Hard.
Well, that's you
You
need to
know,
see Idris Elba
like
or
so
Die
much,
Hard.
yeah, like so much stuff I've just never watched. I was always reading. So, and I pretty much watch sports and read, so I don't know a lot. Yeah.
I believe it. So here's what I'll do. I'll do you a solid here. This is Idris Elba. Does that look more you know what I'm talking about now?
No.
No, come on. He was in literally all those things that you watched and you, like. But anyway, this is my pick for Jon Stewart.
Is he the guy that guards the rainbow?
Yeah, maybe that's what he does. Yeah. In have you seen Avengers Endgame or not Endgame? What was the one before that?
Yeah, I saw that one. He
Yeah,
is,
he gets killed. Like he sends Hulk to Earth.
yeah, that's the guy. Okay.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. To be fair, he looks way different when, when he looks like him.
Yeah, right. Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
he's the guy that guards the rainbow gate thing.
Yeah, him. That guy. So that's my pick for Jon Stewart.
I think it's funny though, like to describe someone to me when I don't know movies. Tony starts talking about Marvel, the comic verse I don't know well.
Yeah, I don't know well either. So I mean, just you got to do
Yeah,
what you got to do. But Tom Cruise, I guess, really wants to play Hal Jordan.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise wants to play Hal Jordan.
I'd be down.
Yeah, why not?
I
They're
don't
gonna
care.
sneak some Scientology crap in there anyway.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't know if
Like
I'd be okay with a Tom Cruise Hal Jordan.
I'm so desperate for a Green Lantern movie. They could get Fez from that '70s show. I'd be happy with it.
Fez from that '70s show. Oh
I'd be
gosh,
down.
I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Well, I don't know when you said I can't even pronounce his name now. Idris Alba. That's the
Yep.
first name. That's his face popped in my head. So I've been thinking Fez from that '70s show.
That's funny.
You ever watch his Your Mama show?
Yeah.
I
The
don't.
insult show. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I was never one to watch MTV, and somehow I saw a couple of episodes. I don't know how that
Yeah.
happened, but I did.
That's crazy. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
I thought Mark Strong made a great Sinestro, so that's off the
yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
yeah. The effects were on point in that movie.
Dr. Savannah. We need a Volk movie. There you go. We need a Volk movie. Or the Incredible Bulk. The big purple guy. The Incredible Bulk. Why not? Big Purple. It's a terrible thing, but yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited for the DC Slater movies. I'm not a big Marvel guy, but I enjoy watching what they do.
Hey, if anything, maybe this virus will give them time to do it right. Give them a couple more months to do it right.
I don't know. I don't think
See,
so.
yeah,
But I am excited for Flash. I am excited for the Flash movie.
yeah.
That's
I
gonna be
I thought
fun.
he was a good Flash. He was more of like a Wally West Flash to me.
And in my opinion, they wouldn't cross him over in the Flash TV show if they didn't have like a big plan for him. But
Exactly.
I thought that was kind of cool. They did that. Like, hey, like, oh, cool. Like, do you want a
Yeah,
selfie, bro? Do you want a selfie?
yeah,
That was kind of awesome.
yeah. They really they knocked it out of the park on that. I just wish we would have got a little bit more Smallville because I loved Smallville back in the day.
Yeah, they was just a really small cameo during Infinite Crisis.
Because really, what happened was there was the cameos, but the main cast stayed the main cast. Well, I would like to have seen Smallville Superman fighting to the end too. Like
Wouldn't that have been
everybody
awesome?
there. Yeah, it was just sort of like you get a cameo and it's like, well, they're gone. Like no more of them.
Yep.
But
But I guess the CW Superman is getting a TV show.
yeah, I saw that.
Why can't we have a live action Justice League? What's the point? What's wrong? Why can't we have it?
Not to say anything bad about any of these shows, but like people like Batman, we'd like a Batman show, like what you're saying. But we have Gotham, we have like Alfred, we have Birds of Prey, Batwoman. Like Just give us a Batman show already.
Well, I'm
You
even
know?
okay. If we're talking about just Batman, yeah, definitely, I'd be on board with a sweet Batman show. But I mean, like, there's so many other characters. Imagine if there was a Green Lantern Corps. Well, there is going to be a Green Lantern Corps TV show, so I guess I can imagine it. But all the crazy shenanigans they get to do in space, and all the
Yeah,
characters they get to introduce, that'd
definitely.
be awesome. And I think, I'm curious to start seeing some casting news out of that. I'm very curious because I know Mark Guggenheim is in charge of. I think that's how you say his name. I could be way wrong, but the guy who came up with the CDW verse, like who's in charge of that,
Is
is
that is that the
going to be
guy
the
that
Green
plays
Lantern.
Loki? I'm just joking.
Yeah, right. It would have been amazing to see Smallville Superman. That's true.
Yeah,
One thing I loved about Smallville is Doctor Fate. I love Doctor Fate.
yeah.
He's in my top 10 for sure.
Well, you know how to show these people don't think like comic book fans. Instead of giving us the Superman and Lois from Supergirl, why don't you just take the guy that Brandon Ruth and give us a Kingdom Come Superman show?
That would be so cool.
Or like you're saying, all the different heroes, you can have everyone. Like you just start like way before we saw him on Crisis and show the Kingdom Come events. You know what happened to him?
Many moons ago, right when the DC movie universe was like getting steam, this is like right after, no, it was right during the Batman v Superman hype. Like it hasn't come out yet, but they're already like plotting or whatever. There was a Justice League Dark pitch. I guess it had a
Mhm.
lot of momentum, and Guillermo del Toro was attached to direct,
I remember that.
which had the guy who played Hellboy, the first Hellboy movies,
Yeah.
was going to play Swamp Thing,
Oh wow.
like in a whole suit and everything. And I was like, come on, that sounds so awesome. And they're going to have Colin Farrell as John Constantine.
Well, I remember back then it was like before Green Lantern even came out. They're like Green Lantern 2 is confirmed, and it's going to be Sinestro getting the ring. You're hearing all this, and they
Canceled.
just they're planning to the next movie before they've even wrote the first one good. Like, come on, guys. But like what you're saying with Batman v Superman, if that would have been a hit, we would have seen so much stuff. But they screwed that up.
I know, but I mean, I was really looking forward to like a Justice League Dark movie. I'm a big
Yeah,
Justice League Dark fan. And that's what's so cool about this poster. You got them all here.
yeah.
It's all cool.
I wanted Man of Steel too. I guess I'm in the minority, but I really enjoyed Man of Steel. I thought it
I
was a
like
great
Man of
movie.
Steel. I
Yeah.
liked Man of Steel. I liked
So,
it. It was a lot of fun. Like Batman v Superman. I like Justice League.
yeah.
Okay, comics and more. New Jersey. You need to get back to photographing and listing. Thank you for the chat tonight, guys. Hey, man,
No
thank
problem.
you.
Thank
Everybody,
you for coming
sub up
by.
comics and more NJ if you haven't already. I think this is who I think it is. I think I scoped out their channel already.
Yeah, I subbed them.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see
think
you
I've
in the
already subbed them.
we'll
But I'll
see
have
you
to
in the
double check.
guild chat.
Yeah, right. Don't
Hey,
forget, there's a big guild.
anyone in here, like, you could try and join. I mean, I don't speak for the guild, but if you're interested, try and join the guild. A lot of good people.
Yeah, and I put the guild link up in the chat
Yeah.
up there, but there's also on Instagram, so definitely check them out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there's a Doctor Fate movie in the works too. Which is
That
pretty cool.
see, I think that could be a weird movie. You know what I mean? That could go both ways. Like that could be amazing, or it could just be so like laden down with story.
Yeah, the problem I foresee with the Doctor Fate movie is the people confusing Doctor Fate and Doctor Strange. Just like we have an Aquaman movie now, but if they is a Namor movie, they'll be like, "Wait, what? What?"
Yeah.
For those of you, for them who don't know, you know what I mean.
But hey, they put both Captain Marvels out at the same time.
Well, one isn't really technically known as Captain Marvel.
But that's the funny part is he is the first one. He was
You're
the
right.
first Captain Marvel.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Like till this day, I still call the movie Captain Marvel when I'm talking about Shazam.
No, I say Shazam.
Yeah, because like that's what I've always called the character, was Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Too funny. Yeah, I'm excited for the second Shazam movie. I'm excited for Black Adam. I was excited like 10 years ago when they announced The Rock as Black Adam.
Yeah. Yeah, back when he was thinking of leaving his wrestling career for movies.
Yeah, right. They announced
Yeah,
it was Black Adam when he was still wrestling.
yeah. I just think that's so weird that that's the part he took too. I mean, I
I
think
thought it
he'll
was
be
going to be
great
John
as it.
Stewart for sure.
Yeah, like he could be anything he could be
Yeah,
like, I want to be Superman. They're like, okay,
yeah. Here you go. You can
you
be
know,
Superman.
yeah,
That's the yeah. You're right. That's the guy who can just demand wherever he wants to go.
exactly. He could be any. He could come up and be like, I want to be Light Ray, and or something like that. Airwave. That's what I meant. I could be. I want to be make an Airwave movie.
At
They'll be
least
like,
he's
all
not
right,
demanding to be Poison Ivy or Catwoman.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. We'll give it a 5-minute warning. I know you're on a tight schedule. We'll go an even hour. Why not? It's only 5 more minutes.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
not to
I
cut you
don't.
off, but anyone in the chat have a question or
Yeah.
anything like that?
Anything at all. Anyone want to come on for literally 5 minutes? I'm going to put
And
it.
just to repeat, anyone from the guild, check out the YouTubers here, and any of the YouTubers here, definitely check out the guild.
Yeah, for sure. And don't forget to sub each other up. Come on, Russ.
Yeah.
I know you want to jump on.
Yeah,
You're not a
you,
guild member, but you can jump on. Why
you
not?
should try and join us. It'd be cool if you got in.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Be a
Then there'd
shame
be
if
at
we
least
voted no.
be at least 3 of us on the guild chats next time
Yeah,
we do it.
right. Right.
But no, I think something to look out for. There is an actual Comic Collectors Guild YouTube channel.
Yeah, I've been talking with the guy who, like, I don't know, owns it or runs.
Well, they're doing a podcast tomorrow. So if you're interested more in the guild, I believe they said they're
Right.
going to upload that to the YouTube at some point. So maybe look for that.
Yeah, there is definitely going to be a podcast. I was hoping they'd jump a part of it, but it's like right in the middle of showtime for us.
Yeah, that's what I was interested in doing it, but that's fanboys time. So
Yeah, right. You got fanboys first.
yeah, well, we already have guests scheduled and everything.
Yeah, right. Can you join the guild of comic stores don't even exist where you live? Yes, the answer is yes.
It's all about love of comics, man.
Yeah, especially when you have an icon profile picture like that. Absolutely, you can join. You can do whatever you want.
And like I said, we don't speak for the guild, but they seem very like it seems like they want members. So I mean, I think your chances are good, but like I said, I don't speak for them, but definitely try. I'd love if you guys got in.
Yeah, I'm not sure how their process works. I know you just gotta jump on their website and fill out a bunch of information, but I mean, beyond that, I have no idea how it works.
Yeah.
I don't know if they check out your YouTube, or I know you had to list all that stuff, but I don't know like how far in depth. I live in France, by the way. Oh, that's cool, bro. You're good.
Awesome.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Hopefully
it seems to be all online, Johnny. So it's
There's not a comic book store in France. I'm not here. Stereotypical me thinking, oh, you live in France, you have to live in Paris. No,
well, wait a minute. True. Johnny says there's no comic book stores, but I constantly see people buying French Archies and French Spider-Man. Where are these comics coming from?
I went to France many times when I lived in Germany, and on the off chance I happen to be in Paris, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh,
Russ joined.
Russ,
what's up,
going on, man?
We were just saying we wanted you to join the guild, not the stream. I'm just playing. I'm just playing with you.
I think your microphone's on mute there, Russ.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Cool. I'm just literally sitting here right now holding my cell phone.
That's cool.
Yeah, that works. Oh, from
Lives
Belgium?
in France, but he's from Belgium. That's cool, man.
Okay.
International, baby.
Well, we appreciate. I doubly appreciate you following all my stuff now with the time difference.
Yeah,
it's probably early in the morning or late at night when you're watching my stuff. Thank you, man.
Hopefully you're staying low with the coronavirus.
Yeah, definitely.
No joke. Russ, how you doing, man? Are you infected yet?
No, man, I'm good so far.
I saw your TikTok. I heard your TikTok when we were driving today. Russ is just like, I don't know if you were being serious or not, because like I said, I'm just sort of hearing it, but it was making me laugh. Russ is like, there's nothing wrong with being, quarantined. Russ is like, I've been doing it. He's like,
I've
oh
been
man, it was so
30
funny.
Years. It's easy, man.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if it was you being funny or you being, serious, but it just hit me as funny when I heard the line, like,
Yeah,
nothing
it's
to it.
just me messing around.
Yeah, like there's nothing to it.
Man,
tell
Russ,
him
every time I see the background of your room, it just blows my mind.
Yeah,
That is awesome, bro.
it's like all of our origin stories,
Yeah,
pretty
for
much.
real.
That's so cool.
Oh wow, it's 3 a.m. where Johnny DC is.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Hopefully you're quarantined and not getting 2 hours of
Hopefully you're
sleep before
quarantined by
work.
choice.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry that came out wrong. I just meant hopefully you're not skipping work to
Yeah, hopefully you're quarantined by choice, not by force.
quarantine by choice and you're bored awake.
Right?
It's weird. I'm looking this way because the camera on my phone is like right here on the side.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like figure out how to do it where I'm looking straight ahead and not.
You're good, man.
Yeah. I always do that with books when I'm live. I'll move it to the camera, but it goes the opposite way.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, look at this. And I'm like, oh, wait, where? Over
Yeah,
here?
you gotta
Okay.
move it away. So,
Awesome.
so what you been doing tonight, Russ? Anything?
Not much. I'm downloading the demo for Resident Evil 3 that's coming out in April. They got a free demo on the PlayStation Store. So
No, they
I'm downloading
canceled it.
Check it out.
For
Did they?
coronavirus. Nah, I'm just.
Oh.
Can you imagine how stupid that would be? Like they didn't do a digital release for something for coronavirus, like because some guy couldn't go into the office and hit a button.
Well, nowadays they might cancel it because like putting out a game with a zombie infection would be hurt people's feelings after this. Yeah.
I think
Johnny
it's all
DC,
good
don't
unless you
forget
see,
to
Rick
sub
Grimes
everybody
walking
up,
down the
man.
street or something.
I like the original Resident Evil 3 on PlayStation 1.
I did too.
My game, I actually just got it again because we got a Switch recently. I got a used game that has 3, 4, and 4, 5, and 6, and 4 was my favorite Resident Evil.
The original 2 was my favorite.
Oh yeah, the original 2.
I'm old school. I've been playing from the beginning.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
the original 2 is my favorite. The first remake of the number 1 was my favorite number 1.
Yeah, the one they did on GameCube.
Yes, the one they did on GameCube.
Did you guys play 7 at all?
No, I stopped after 3 because they just
7 was
7 is just the only one that I haven't played.
that one might be the craziest one of all because you're just like
that's the one that was like over the shoulder all the time, and it was
you're like just in a house the whole time.
Actually, you can't even see your character in 7.
Yeah, it's like super creepy. Like it was really well done.
I don't know why I haven't tried it yet. It's only like $15 or $20 right now.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I've been spending all my money on comics.
Dude,
Yeah.
bro, tell me about it, man.
Russ has been
Tell me
like
about
pulling keys lately. Like every other day, it's like
I
I
start
got
calling
this
you the
key.
Keymaster.
Yeah,
You'd be surprised what you can find on eBay at like 3 a.m. when you got insomnia.
yeah. That's what I've been doing is like clicking auction only and looking at one's ending.
Yeah.
And like, man, you get all kinds of stuff for like $1 plus shipping.
Yeah.
Really?
Awesome things, yeah.
Huh.
I got last year, not to talk about Marvel. Is that cool?
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, this ain't fanboys. You could talk about Marvel.
Yeah. Last year I got Punisher World Journal, the first 23 issues for like $11 and change.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, I'm always looking out for stuff like that. Like if I could buy the whole run at once, that's a sucker. You'll get me every time.
Let me show you.
I like to try to get runs.
I can
Not
find
the kind
it.
from Taco Bell, but the kind from the comic shops.
See you later,
Yeah.
Johnny DC.
Oh,
Thanks
here
for
we go,
hanging out, man.
Tony. I got these for like $1 plus $4 shipping.
Oh, nice.
And then it's like a whole run. This is actually 2 lots. That was like $1 plus shipping, but all these. The main reason I wanted it is my dad gave me books around this era when I was younger, and I didn't get all my books that I had when I was younger back. But one I did get back, and it's the only one I know for sure is from him, is the Whitman variant of this one. So I wanted to get the regular in that lot.
Oh, that's awesome.
which that that reminds you of 233. But
Nice.
yeah. Well, hey, Russ, I know you just jumped on, but I was actually about to jump off, so I don't.
Yeah, I got to jump off here too.
Oh,
That's cool.
okay.
Yeah, but we got the Super Russ cameo right at the end.
Anything you want to say or do before we go, Russ?
You promote your channel real quick, Russ.
Well, I've been doing daily videos on my channel, and tomorrow will actually be the 50th day in a row. If I can come
Awesome.
up with something.
You know what you got to come up with? Just throwing something out there. How many issue 50s do you have?
Yeah, 50 issue 50s.
Yeah, I could check that out.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea. See,
Yeah.
You're smart. I like that.
Yeah.
And I still need to do that the comic tag you did, Tim.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet, so that's
Yeah.
definitely coming up soon.
Awesome.
See, I can't do that because I've already embarrassed myself. I don't want to publicly embarrass myself.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
YouTube's
didn't.
all about, man. Public embarrassment.
I didn't
true.
care how people did it. I mean, I know some people are busy and wouldn't do it, but like I didn't care if you did a video or just typed it into the comments. That's why I put it where you could copy paste everything easily.
Yeah, I need to go back
So.
and find that video so I can see the questions again.
Yeah, it's in my miscellaneous if you look in my tabs.
All right, cool.
So awesome.
Awesome, fellas. Thanks for hanging out. Tim, you and I are tomorrow. We got a super cool stream going on.
Yeah,
at,
and while
8:15 Eastern.
While Russ is here, we don't have the date set yet. It should be in the next couple weeks. The next Phantom Zone's coming out.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's a show with me, Russ, and Retrotigo, and that'll be on Retrotigo's channel. I want to get it out there because he's newer, so people know. And then the next time we do it, it should be on Russ's channel. So,
If
and
I
that's
can
just
figure out how to invite people from StreamYard.
oh, it's easy. I'll walk you through it.
All right,
But
cool.
for anyone watching, that's an all Superman show.
All
So.
Superman show.
Yep.
Well, if you need a guest host, let me know. I'm down.
I thought we
Yeah.
were doing a Thor book next on that show, man.
Yeah, Tony, for sure. You could definitely come on sometime.
I'll pop on for one stream. I'm trying to think if I have any awesome Superman. I have a lot of Superman autographs, but not a lot of like cool Superman books.
So now that he let the world know he's Clark Kent, wouldn't the Superman autograph be worthless? Because you just need a Clark Kent autograph?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just playing.
That would be fun.
Is that story still going, or they retconned that yet?
I don't know. I quit buying it.
I would imagine when they do the whole 5G, that's probably the first thing that's going to go.
Hey, I'm gonna pick those issues up in the dollar bin. I've officially bought the last Bendis Superman new.
Well, I'm going to get Superman to sign that book because he's going to be at Comic-Con and I have it, so I might as well throw it in the collection.
Exactly.
Why not?
They still have Comic Cons?
Yeah, the coronavirus hasn't canceled all of them. Although what's really funny is, all these people are dying from coronavirus, but the first business to die is probably going to be GameStop.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have been reading the GameStop stuff, but they're fighting the federal government to stay open.
They've been
really?
for a long time anyways.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're saying we're essential. We're essential. We're essential. We can't close. We're essential. It's like, how?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Consoles are going to go all digital anyways.
Well, I don't know. They're coming out with the two new ones, so we got at least another 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
GameStop's on their way out.
Unless they start doing them like iPhones, man, and coming out with a new one every year.
My brother works at GameStop, and he did a regular 8-hour shift, 2 customers.
Really?
Wow.
That's it.
See, that's crazy because when I go to GameStop, it's packed.
Well, during coronavirus, when everything's a state of emergency,
I see.
Closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, state of emergency.
Yeah.
Like in Pennsylvania, the governor said non-essential businesses have to close. Well, GameStop says we're essential. We have to stay open.
Man, they're even closing the banks around here, man.
They're closing grocery stores around here. It's getting really bad.
And there hasn't even been a confirmed case here in Gaston County, and they're still shutting everything down.
There's at least 11 in my county right now.
Really?
Yeah. Wow.
The further east you go, the worse it gets. New York City's overwhelmed, from what I hear.
Yeah.
I know I got some friends up in California, and they're on lockdown.
Yeah. Illinois, New York, and California are all on mandatory lockdown. Followed shortly by Pennsylvania. I bet dollars to donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
The announcement. Yeah.
Everybody
But-
check out Wiseman 018's channel. Give him a sub.
But I throw another twist into it. His real name's Cal. No,
Kyle Kent,
Cal. Yeah.
right?
Cal L. That's the rare one.
Yeah. The 1 in 500 variant.
Exactly.
They should do just a 1-in-1 variant. Throw it up on eBay for a charity. I wonder wonder how much money that would make.
Well, if it ends at 3 a.m., it'd be me or Russ. Yeah.
$15.
Exactly.
That's too funny. All right, fellas, I gotta hop off here. Gotta get me something to drink.
Thank you for jumping on, Russ.
Yeah,
no
thank
problem,
you, Super
man.
Russ. That's
Thanks
very
for the
super of
invite.
you. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
We'll try to do more of these guild chats. If I
Yeah.
can
Go
gain good
fill out
graces.
an application, Russ.
Yeah, Russ, go fill it out. And then for
Actually,
$5, I tell him you're cool enough to join.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew's Nerdy Nation's actually the one that told me about it like probably 3 months ago. But I never applied.
Do it, man. Do it. Peer pressure.
Then at
You have to
least
get
we'll
like
have 3.
Do you have to get like a tattoo or something?
Yep. You gotta get right on your forehead too.
Yeah.
Comic collectors get.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's like the Harry Potter mark, but way cooler.
I look like a fat Post Malone.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
too
just
funny.
get one right under my double chin there.
Yeah, right. Comic Collectors Guild, like across your collarbone
Push it
too.
down. Yeah.
Comic Collectors Guild. Oh, that's too funny. I'd have way too much fun with that. It's a good thing I don't own a tattoo gun. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's the guild live stream. I'm sure we'll do more of these. Who knows? Maybe we'll just do like one a month or something. I have no idea.
Sounds good. I'll always try to jump on.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get more people on next time. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Peace, guys.
See you guys later.
Peace.
Yes, Dan Piercy. I'm in the guild now. I'm cool. Foo is a furry.